Calisthenics athlete enters the gym.
Watch your tone, boy.
Let's see.
Calisthenics athlete.
Let's hit this weight.
How do you know if one is a calisthenics athlete? Other than stating the obvious. Well, just like vegans, they have to remind you a billion times that they do in fact do calisthenics. So if you still wonder why someone runs away when they see a leg machine, well, now you know. Now, I love bodyweight workouts. Pull-ups are undoubtedly my favorite exercise of all time. If I had to pick between two common training principles in the gym, calisthenics or bodybuilding, I would pick cardio and also calisthenics because they're fun, they're simple, you don't need a dozen lists of exercises or machines, and they're functional. Need I say more? But anyway, we're not talking about the training principles today. We're gonna delve in more into the calisthenics community. Because no one else talks about how insufferable and annoying the calisthenics community can be. Like some of these guys still hate on bodybuilding for no valid reason. Like bodybuilders live in their head rent-free. They have this sort of complex where they just have to show that they're better when it comes to bodyweight exercises. Almost like they have to compete with everything these bodybuilders do. They're kinda like the vegans who just wouldn't shut up and constantly remind you that their diet and lifestyle is so much better than yours. Some of these calisthenics guys are kinda like that. They just wouldn't shut up about why their training principle is so much more better and so much more functional than just lifting weights, and would show you their flashy pole dancing moves whenever they can. It almost feels like they're compensating for being smaller, and that just makes them look more insecure.
It's not that deep, bro. It's just an opinion. It's not that deep, bro. It's just a fun little challenge.
You know, I would have just thought of it like that. Whenever you see a video of like these challenges of a calisthenics guy versus a bodybuilder or a power lifter, there's always a lot of arguments in the comment section. Another thing, just from experience, whenever I would ask a calisthenics guy to why they do calisthenics, his answer wouldn't be complete without throwing shade at bodybuilders. Their answer would be something along the line of,
It's not that I can't afford to go to the gym or anything, but I want to be lean and athletic. I don't want to be those stupid bulky bodybuilders who can't even do a pull-up.
some of them also have like these very dumb reasons to why they think their training principle is superior. Like for example,
I don't want to have too much muscles. I don't want to get too big. I don't want to be bulky and unathletic.
which is just complete bullshit because there's no such thing as being too big as a natural. They're pro bodybuilders for a reason. They have 1 in a million genetics. Even if you inject the amount of PEDs that can cause heart failure to an elephant, you'll simply never be as big as them. As a natural, you either choose to look bigger in clothes or look better shirtless. There's no option for both. Another thing is, again, those pole dancing moves they do in the gym. Like, I have no problems with those. You can strip on the pull-up bar as much as you like, or do those handstand push-ups, which I admit is pretty damn cool and impressive. But please, don't do that shit in front of a crowded area where people have to pass through to do their sets between equipments. Like, I'm sure your gym has a no-weights area where you could do that as much as you want. And if it doesn't, then you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. And for the love of God, please stop fucking shaking the cable crossovers. Or at least, minimize it. Like, I respect the muscle-ups, I respect the grind, but I'm just trying to do my fucking tricep extensions. Anyway, those are probably my only gripes with the calisthenics community. Don't take this video seriously, by the way. Like, I'm not biased. I love both calisthenics and lifting. It's simply just calisthenics slander. Like, in fact, I do more calisthenics than lifting at the moment. It's an excellent training principle, and it's probably the ones that I enjoy the most. I'm sure most of you are wholesome and lovely people, so keep doing what you're doing and keep pushing. We may disagree on some things, but you know, at least we can all agree to continue clowning on CrossFit.